I also identified a real genuine interest in food and just how powerful food can be in terms of your overall health and well-being. We often overlook the importance of good nutrition, and I think there's a number of reasons why that has happened. I blame social media for one of those, but we'll get into that a little bit later on. So when I was on maternity leave, I took on the task. Looking back now, I think it was crazy, but I did take on the task to finish my qualifications as a nutritionist and a wellbeing advisor. I did start it back in 2016, but life gets busy, right?
Yes,
challenges, many roadblocks, and it took a little bit longer than what I anticipated. So during maternity leave, and whilst Frankie was quite young and doing her 2 to 3 regular naps a day, I went back to the books and studied, finalised the qualifications, and this year launched my nutrition business, The Good Bite.
So how amazing that time management skills that mums have is crazy.
Yeah.
To be able to complete a course whilst baby's napping 2 or 3 20-minute or hour sessions a day and being tired. And you started that in 2016. I mean, that just goes to show you that no matter when you start it, it doesn't really matter. All the time will be right when you finish it, and absolutely use it.
I think it comes down to prioritization, and, like I said, life will throw you unexpected curveballs. And even though you may have the best intentions to fulfill a particular task or complete a program, whatever it may be, sometimes you need to pivot and you need to be nimble. And it doesn't mean that you won't necessarily complete it. It just means that you may not be able to complete it at that point in time. I like to think that there's always an opportunity, whether it's in the not too distant future or perhaps in a few years to come, that you will have a little bit more time to complete the professional, personal development tasks that you have set out for you to achieve. But being a mum is hard work. It is so hard and no one really prepares you for it. You can read whatever books, you can listen to all the podcasts, but most likely your child will not do what the books tell you it's supposed to do.
Totally. I remember going into the birthing suite with my book and my coconut water. Thinking after she's born, I'm just going to sit here and read this Patricia Cornwell book. And I think I've still read it 7 years later.
Yeah.
Well, there is. So let's come back to the interest in nutrition. And obviously I come from a fitness background. I have a personal training business. I also lectured at the Fitness Institute and ACPE in fitness, predominantly the business side of it because of the economics is the background. So what was the point that you realized how important your eating was to athletic performance?
So before I actually started weight training,